Good morning. We are going to Phuket. Let's go.
This Phuket trip is so special. We will take a tour with locals from coconut farming and rubble making to pineapple harvesting. We will eat at a restaurant that is also a museum showcasing how people lived 90 years ago. We will try real local Phuket food and also experience fine dining with a local ingredient concept. We will watch the sunset and definitely won't miss the classic Phuket Old Town. All of this is coming up in this video. Shout out to the Tourism Authority of Thailand for sponsoring this video. First up, we are heading to Baan Arjor, a Michelin guide restaurant that's also a museum. It's now run by the fourth generation of this family, and this restaurant is actually the original house where the family lived 90 years ago. It's packed with history, but first, let's dive into the food. Start with crispy, sweet, and sour rice noodle paired with spicy red curry and rambutan. So good. Next up, linhan greens, a local and seasonal vegetable, and don't forget the stir-fried crab meat and the lobster. Now it's time for the house/museum tour. They showcased real items like clothes, makeup that people actually used back in the day.
แล้วก็ตรงนี้ผมก็เอารูปบรรพบุรุษมาวางก็คือนับเป็นอย่างนี้รุ่นที่1อาจ้อนะครับอันนี้รุ่นที่2อากงอาม่าคนที่นั่งอยู่ในร้านเมื่อกี้แล้วก็รุ่นที่3ก็คือป๋าอันนี้แล้วก็ของผมรุ่นที่4อยู่ในรูปด้านนู้นรูปเล็กๆ
Now here's the fun story about how people got married back in the day. Oh, I almost forgot. This family is Thai Chinese. The bride and the groom would see each other's faces for the first time on the wedding day. The groom would lift the veil covering the bride's face and they would see each other for the first time. And yes, they got married on that day in this setup. Later in the evening, I visited the Vijit Event hosted by the Tourism Authority of Thailand. This event is truly unique and stunning, featuring an incredible display of lights and sound. The best part, it's completely free. You can just walk in and immerse yourself in the night filled with mesmerizing lights. Day 2 of this trip, I'm staying at the Intercontinental this time, the luxury beachfront resort at Kamala Beach.
And you do not want to miss the hotel breakfast, right? It's so amazing. They have like Thai food, Thai noodle, all of the, bakeries, coffee, for sure.
The breakfast buffet choices are impressive with options like muesli, fruit juice, international dishes, and more. After fueling up and getting some caffeine in my system, we are ready for the adventure. We are heading to a pineapple farm to learn how pineapples are grown and harvested with locals who run the farm. And if you think the guy is a local farmer who can't speak English well, you're wrong.
This is Phuket pineapple, which is the GI product of Phuket. Geographical indication of Phuket. And we can grow it and it takes around 12 to 15 months to be able to harvest. One plant, one fruit. After it's produced the fruit, we bring it to elephant. And we can use the shoot or the baby one to grow for the second plantation.
See, I don't even need to do a voiceover for that. Now for the fun part, how to harvest a pineapple. Let's see if I can nail it.
First time ever, cutting pineapple. Let's see. Okay. Yee. And that's how you harvest pineapple. It's this big knife.
Then I reward myself with fresh pineapple juice straight from the farm. Next up, we are learning how rubber farming operates, from harvesting to preparing it for sale.
Bienvenue au plantation de caoutchouc!
And yes, she speaks French too. And guess what? The community-based tour is open to everyone. Want to know more? Check out the caption below for the details. After you scrape the rubber tree, the sap starts dripping into a cup. The rubble quickly begins to form and then goes through several steps like filtering, flattening, and drying. Once it's ready, it can be sold and transformed into various products like car ties and more. After all the fun activities with the guide, it's time to eat. And yes, this delicious local Phuket meal is included in the tour package. Make sure you check out the caption for more details. This is probably the best way to experience local life and discover how locals eat. Then I come back to the hotel and enjoy the mesmerizing sunset over Kamala Beach right from the hotel before we head into the fine dining.
This Michelin Guide restaurant used ingredients that nobody wants. You heard me right.
This Michelin Guide restaurant is Jaras and it is located in the Intercontinental Hotel. The concept of the food here is really unique. They use ingredients that are actually invasive to the ecosystem. For example, this black-shin tilapia, which breeds so fast, eats other fish and disrupts the water ecosystem. But here, they have turned it into a delicious local Phuket dish. The next morning, I head to Phuket Old Town, and if you have been here before, you will notice that the buildings and homes here are like nowhere else in Thailand. That's because they were influenced by Portuguese back in the day. The streets are also packed with amazing cafes and delicious food, so do not miss it. And that's a wrap up on my Phuket trip. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give a big thumbs up and subscribe for more adventures. I'll also be adding more trips detail in the description below. Thank you so much for watching.